What's up? In this video, I'm going to show you how to record audio into the MPC on the MPC3 software with a hardware interface. In this case, we got the Integra 7 going directly into the MPC key 6D1. MIDI is taken care of by a USB connection into the back, and the audio output of the Integra 7 is going into the inputs 1 and 2 on the keyboard. You want to make sure they're set to line. And we're going to talk about how to record some audio with it. All right, so right now, as you can see, if I hit the keys, I got MIDI indications on the USB. I have MIDI indications on the sequence itself. However, there is no sound. So we got to create an audio pathway to do that. So I can go to new track, audio, and I'm going to make sure I hit this button right here so that I can make sure that the monitoring is turned on. Right now it's off, and now it's on auto. But again, we can't hear anything because as you select this channel right here, you're not going to hear anything. But if I go back to channel 1, we now hear something because we now have an active audio track with monitors set to N, right? Sometimes I can instinctually just want to hit play and don't hear anything. So you just got to keep that in mind. We're going to try to work around that. So matter of fact, let's do that. So what I like to do, and what I did in the past, is I'll make sure that this is set to N right there. And what I like to do is just sort of name that track monitor. And I just kind of like to leave this open. I used to do audio input effects like that too as well. So what happens is this channel will always be set to N. I'll always hear audio no matter what's going on because it's set to N. I don't record to that. Actually, we'll duplicate the track by hitting the duplicate icon right there. Now I'm on monitor 3 right there. We're going to call this piano just for housekeeping so we know where we're at. And in this channel right here, I don't really have to hear anything. I can have that set to off or at least auto. So I'm going to do Mr. Magic, right? Something that's very easily recognizable. 2, 3, 4, and right. So we know that's in there. So even if I navigate to any of the auto channels, the MIDI's in there, right? And I want to make sure I turn that to at least off now, because obviously you heard it get a little bit louder. So all I gotta do is hit record. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, and you can hear that kind of mistake. That mistake got put on tape. That's why it's important to get it perfect when you go to tape. Now if I mute the MIDI track, we're gonna still hear it. But if I want to continue hearing that track, and even if I erase the MIDI on the original track, right? So we still have that. So let's add a bass line. So I can duplicate this track because I know it's already routed properly to the Integra 7, and I like to go to channel number 4 because I know in the studio preset that I've done on this, I know channel 4 is the bass. I'll hit down on the octave on the keyboard. Like that, right? And now I can track another channel because we know that track 3 is the piano track. Track 3 is the monitoring track. Track 4 is the audio track for the piano. So now I can just add that right there. Let's bring that back to MIDI channel 4. So let's play that. 2, 3, 4, and so in that current scenario, I have the MIDI channel number 4 or MIDI channel number 2 going out of MIDI channel output 4 into the Integra 7 over USB while monitoring the audio of it all in my monitoring channel that I have not done any audio in. but I'm still hearing the MIDI audio, or actually I'm hearing the digitized audio coming from track number 4. So let's say I want to record that audio of the bass line. I can duplicate that track because I know it's all routed properly. I know it's coming from the Integra properly. And I know I'm not triggering any pianos right now, because when we look at this, only thing that's being triggered right now is my bass line. So now I can record that because I know the MIDI type. That's on tape. If I go back here and I mute that MIDI channel, I should still hear the bass line. And if I want to look at that from a more bird's eye type of view, I can go to your range of view. And we know we got that piano track on this track. And we have the bass line on that track, and all of it together. And so that's sort of a nutshell on recording audio into your MPC on MPC3 software with a hardware device. Now you can do this with a keyboard, but this is solely a sound interface. So you have to trigger it via the MIDI, going for whatever interface you want. So that's sort of kind of a way to do it. I hope that helps you understand it a little bit better. And let me know if you got any questions or comments. Put them down in the chat. Let me know. Hit me with that subscribe. If you want to get any of this gear, you want to get you Integra, you want to get you MPC, I got Sounds links in the description below. Click on there, take a look around. If you use that link that I have on my channel, you'll help me out with no additional cost to you. It definitely helps me out and helps me to acquire more equipment, and do more tutorials. So keep that in mind. All right, thank you all so much for watching. Please put your comments and questions below. I know this is new. Even I'm still learning and tweaking, but hopefully we can work together, learn it together, and create new music together, which is the whole point. And if there are any issues or bugs, let's see if we can come with some techniques or workarounds with that. All right, I'm out. You're watching Daily OT2K YouTube channel.